You people ever have a gay rapper?
I believe there are some gay rappers that just ain't came out to class.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got no.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy.
Snoop Dogg, a hip-hop icon, has grabbed attention with shocking footage allegedly involving seeing Diddy combs. The footage has ignited controversy and questions about Diddy's behavior and the wider culture. Snoop Dogg, whose real name is Calvin Broadus Jr., has been a key figure in the industry for decades, known for his unique voice, relaxed style, and many hit songs. His reputation for being outspoken and influential adds significance to his decision to release the footage. It purportedly shows Diddy in a compromising position, though the details remain unclear. Reports suggest it might include inappropriate behavior, potentially involving substance use and interactions with young artists, causing outrage and concern among fans and industry insiders. Initial reactions to the footage have been varied. Some fans and commentators are shocked and disappointed, while others question its authenticity. The release has sparked widespread speculation about Snoop Dogg's motives and possible consequences for seeing Diddy combs. Diddy has not yet provided a detailed public response. His representatives have only issued brief denials, suggesting the footage might be taken out of context or manipulated. This lack of a thorough response has fueled further speculation and debate.
This audio from Suge Knight. It's from his podcast with Dave Mays, and he's speaking on, Tupac and Snoop being cool, and how, after Tupac got killed, Snoop started hanging out with Diddy. And, he also speaks on how, Snoop, he did the Steve Harvey show with Diddy after Tupac got killed. Check this out.
Okay. It's downloading right now.
Then you look at the scenario how everybody used Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs with Pac and tell them how much they love Pac, but they do songs with Puffy. You got Steve Harvey, old bitch ass, this motherfucker telling, well, fuck Pac, according to everybody else. He brings Snoop and Puffy on there and say, these are dudes who's running this in the East Coast, West Coast.
What's up, Snoop?
What's up, Puff? Hey, whoa. Wait a minute, fellas here. Hold up. I know all about this East Coast, West Coast rivalry thing here, but we in Chicago now. This rivalry stuff, we gotta stop it, man. We stop that, we stop a lot of this violence.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came here for. We came in to light it up and ride it up. We make music for everybody.
Now, Pac, if you love Pac so much, how you with the motherfucker that everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York, then the second one.
What you think about Suge comments? And I never asked you this before, but did you have an issue with Snoop hanging out with Diddy after Tupac got killed?
I always felt that was wrong. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm talking about from that, like now, okay, you know what I mean? I'm 46, Snoop probably early 50s. If he figured out now, he might go by the opinion like, okay, Puffy had nothing to do with Pac. We grown now. If he want to be his friend, no problem. But back then, that was just awkward. You know what I mean? And the reason why it was awkward to me that I never even like it because you knew how Pac felt about this individual. You know what I mean? Even if you don't agree with him, you probably could have said, you know what, I probably ain't gonna come out, publicly with this because until things clear up, so I really know I could be certain that, they didn't have nothing to do with Pac. But it's like, it was no, okay, it is what it is. So that I never really respected that back then.
So you had an issue with it. You didn't like it.
Never really liked it. It just was a strange look because you was Pac boy. You know what I mean? Puffy, it's clear they had some issues with Pac. And Pac died and all of a sudden you chilling with Puffy. Back then, it just, okay, now you can say what you want. You go all grandfathers, I guess. You know what I mean?
If the footage turns out to be genuine, it could have a major fallout for Diddy's career. His reputation and influence might take a hit, possibly prompting brands and business partners to distance themselves. His roles as a mentor and executive could come under intense scrutiny. Social media has been a game changer here, with Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook buzzing with reactions, debates, and theories. Trending hashtags have magnified the story, shaping public opinion as users contribute to the unfolding narrative in real time.
Weird, it was tasteless. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like you really had that much love for Pac. You could have just, you know what I mean? Unless he pressured them or like questioned Puffy, like, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? Then you could say, you know what I mean? No problem. Like somebody said, okay, I believe somebody mentioned that they seen a video with me and the dude Prodigy or one of the dudes from our Deep, as if I was with. They don't know the backdrop of that. I went to his hotel room ready to fight. Like, bro, I'll fight everybody in that room one-on-one. Even if I lose, it doesn't matter. The Outlaws was with me. My homie Tiny, the Mexican homie, was with me. I didn't go there and say, let me get in a video with these guys. I went there knocking on their door, doom, doom, doom. Tell them dudes to come out. What's up with y'all? What's up with you and Pac? You got a problem with Pac? Because we could just fight like man to man, face to face, and then shake hands. That was my approach with them. But when they told me they didn't have no problem, I don't mind being with you. You know what I mean? I don't mind shaking your hand because they told me they had love for Pac. So that's different. You know what I mean? If he come out and say, well, I already, I questioned Puffy about it. I believe that he didn't, he loved Pac. That's my opinion. I can move the way I want to move. So when people try to, I noticed somebody, I think on your page do that. Well, Napoleon was in the video with Mobb Deep. They don't know how I got in that video with Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? I pulled up on him but I'm the type of person, I never been a bully type of person. You know what I mean? If I talk to a person like a man and they tell me face to face, look, I got love for Pac, I'm comfortable to know if I can look in their eyes, if I believe what they said, I have the right to say, okay, no problem. I believe you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what Snoop went through. I don't know. But let the people know because it was too early back then. Pac just had died. You know what I mean? Like he had the right to say, the reason why I'm rolling with Puffy, I questioned him about my homie. He gave me this answer. So then he did what he had to do. But it just, you know what I mean? I never really agree with that, to be honest. The same way I couldn't be on the stage with him. When they wanted to do that tribute, I just couldn't do it. Like I really felt in my heart, like, man, I can't believe this is about to happen. Like, are we really going to be, I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And thank God it didn't happen. Alhamdulillah.
The footage's release could have legal consequences for both Snoop and Diddy, potentially leading to defamation or privacy lawsuits. Experts suggest both may seek legal action to protect their interests and reputations.
Me doing this interview with you, right? One thing I did notice is you keep making comments about Snoop, and it comes across like you still feel a type of way about Snoop speaking on Biggie and making it seem like he was much closer to Biggie than he actually was. When you be seeing these interviews with Snoop speaking on Biggie, how does that make you feel?
That's propaganda for the media, bruh. That's something that sounds good for the media. I'm the peacemaker. I'm the one that's showing love. I'm the one that's out here, when everybody else is dead, you know what I'm saying? Wishing that I could have did something to put the shit together. But wasn't you in fear for your life because you put your cover over your head with your fork in your hand because you wanted to, because you was riding on a plane with Pac and if it was all that love, you wouldn't have to do that, right?
You're right.
When there's the same love that when Pac asked you was going to Vegas and the whole 9 yards and he didn't say nothing to you or he said some slick shit to you or whatever, this, that, and the third. It wasn't all that love until Pac was dead. Wasn't Big out at California 3-4 weeks and Snoop never saw him? Snoop never came to smoke nothing with him. Snoop never came to eat nothing with him. But it was a whole lot of love. Come on, man. Shit just don't add up.
When Snoop, right, when he went to Atlanta, right, and he met up with Biggie, and they met at the hotel, and Biggie was telling him that he had nothing but love for Tupac, because this happened after Tupac got killed. Did you know anything about that when it happened at the time?
I wasn't there, brother. I don't know how accurate it is. That's a Lil C story. That's a Snoop Dogg story. You understand? But I can see you in Atlanta, but I can't see you in California at my own hometown? Huh? I'm so gangster, I could come to your hotel room by myself in Atlanta, but in California, I can't come and see you? All right.
MC8, right? I did an interview with MC8 a while back, right? And he gave his opinion on how Biggie and Puffy came to LA so soon after Tupac got killed. So pretty much what he was saying was Biggie and Puffy, they should have just went to the radio stations and stuff like that to promote the album and go back to the hotel and just stay in the hotel and only come out when they wanted to, promote the album. How you feel about him saying that?
That's what was told to me when we was going out there. We wasn't going to go to no parties. We was going to do the Soul Train Awards. We was going to do radio and the studio. But see, that one party Big went to, Puff was going to parties. Puff was going to the movies. Puff was going to places. Where you see film at Big went somewhere? That one radio station. You didn't see no parties that Big went to. So, that's what was told to me by Kirk Burroughs, that we was going to be local. We was just going to do radio, studio, Soul Train Awards. That vibe party was something totally different. And that one party he went to was the last party.
The ethical implications of releasing private footage are significant. Critics question the morality of making compromising material public, arguing it can be damaging and intrusive. This debate underscores the conflict between the public's right to know and the right to privacy.
I got you. I understand, man. I mean, yeah, that video was wild, man. So he pretty much blackballed ever since that video came out. And you got a lot of people that's wondering why any of his friends haven't came out and spoke up for him. Well, why you think that is?
When you see what you saw, there'll never be no support in that. Never. That's before they saw what they saw. Once they saw what they saw, once I saw what I saw, I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Can't nobody do nothing like that in front of me in person.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I still can't believe he crashed out like that.
I am too. There's only one thing that can go after that.
What's that?
I can't tell you. It's too deep. It's too violent.
But just imagine that, man. Looking at Diddy, he been having success for like over 30 years. And to see him go out like this, man, I'm still in disbelief, man.
As it should.
Yeah, speaking of Diddy, man, Big, you know Big?
Yeah. I did. I can give you a story. Shout out to Little C's. It was like the day or two before all that shit happened. But Big had invited me down to the Four Seasons, him and C's. And we spent all day literally brainstorming about some shit. Watching all the videos that was coming out. Yeah, big plans for Little Kim, big plans for the new shit he was doing with C's. Yeah, man. That was like a day before. That nigga was cool more than most people in the world. Cool. Real cool, dude. Shout out to Lil C's. and he'll back all that up because you want that to be backed up, saying shit like that. Those are my brother Lil C's, though. He made it all happen.
Beyond affecting Diddy directly, the footage could have wider implications for the music industry. It may prompt a reassessment of industry leaders' behavior and the power dynamics that enable unchecked misconduct. The scandal might lead to demands for greater transparency and accountability within the industry.
Tell me about that.
Okay, this is Boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pickett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay and I'm over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen her there. Matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560, black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know? Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs, you know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck, him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or nothing. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weirdoed out. And it was Jada Pickett. What?
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
Several prominent figures in the music industry have weighed in on the controversy. Some support Diddy, suggesting the footage might be misinterpreted or manipulated, while others call for a thorough investigation to uncover the truth. These varied reactions highlight the issue's complexity and divisiveness. Fans' responses are equally diverse. Some feel betrayed, while others question the motives behind the footage's release. Fan forums, social media groups, and comment sections have become arenas for intense discussions about the scandal.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. You know what I'm saying? So he went with us and he said, "Ooh, you young niggas having fun." So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, "That's the motherfucker?" We like, "Yeah." And there was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost's entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, you know, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. Man, what the fuck is wrong with him? My homeboy knock out him too. Bam! Like, ooh. So the other one like, man, he got back. Little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. Man, are you going crazy? My homeboy sock him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, it's LBC. And he like, what the fuck is that? And he said, it's Long Beach City Crip. So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say rolling 20s or insane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip said, this nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip. My homeboy like, wait a minute. And knocked him out too. So Warren G and them was down there, him and Cedric Wallace waiting on their cars. And they seen my homeboy get busy like that, so they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit. They finally brought our cars for valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Wallace was up there already, you know, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there. The big homie like, hey, motherfucker. He pointed at Cedric Wallace, like, man, you been dumping us for years, mother. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass. So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, man, that's a nice ass watch. So he like, man, let me try that on. You know what I'm saying? So by then, my homeboy, somebody got my homeboy attention, and he turned his head. Shit, Cedric Sabalas and what's his name was in the, he was in the Ragtop 500 Benz. This motherfucker like jumped off. I mean, he drove up off the motherfucker. He didn't even pay attention to the curve. He jumped off of the curve instead of using the, the driveway. That shit was funny. My homeboy like, damn, he almost bust his whole fucking engine block. Yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. Like, damn. Yeah.
In response to the controversy, there are calls for industry reforms to address misconduct and power abuse, including independent oversight, stricter ethics guidelines, and better protections for artists. Advocates believe these steps are crucial to prevent future scandals.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down like you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready. Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Media coverage of the footage has been extensive and varied. Some outlets emphasize sensational aspects, while others explore broader implications. This coverage is likely to shape public perception and the scandal's outcome. Historical precedents of leaked footage and inappropriate behavior offer context for the current controversy. The scandal also underscores the need for mental health support in the industry, as public figures face significant pressure. Snoop Dogg's involvement places him at the center of a major controversy, potentially affecting his career and reputation, with both support and backlash likely.
Viral video of Diddy, he was seen in Miami with Stevie J after the raid. You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you think about that?
Well, I go way back when Stevie J first came to Bad Boy after they left Uptown Records and everything like that. And Stevie J and Puff fell out real bad over, it could have been producer credits and the whole 9 yards. But Stevie J didn't F with him until Love and Hip Hop. When Stevie J went to Love and Hip Hop and he became famous from that, Puff called him over there and they had a meeting. And I guess they rekindled their friendship. Because I used to bodyguard Stevie J. And, go to different clubs. I got pictures and everything. Stevie J didn't mess with Puff, until after that Love and Hip Hop thing went down, So now they back cool. What got me about the stuff like that them being back cool, that Stevie J went on TMZ and was speaking up on behalf of Diddy. Now, if anybody I want speaking up behalf of me, or I had anybody speaking up on my behalf, it wouldn't be Stevie J. You understand? I don't think that an individual of his caliber is capable or can be trusted in the way that I would like for him based on his actions on television and who he is as a person, what he has been shown as an individual is a type of individual that I would have speaking on my behalf. Come on, we know he's a drug abuser. We know that he's been seen putting his hands on women in the wrong way. And I don't know, that shit is crumbling, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can always say this, man. And the infamous words of one of the world's greatest comedians, Richard Pryor, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Why you say that? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Because LaRob said that they be doing the liquid cocaine in the bottles, in the Ciroc bottles. We know Stevie J been in countless rehabs back and forth. We know we've heard of Puff being in rehabs, secretly going to rehabs.
Conversely, if the footage is discredited, Snoop Dogg's motives and credibility might be heavily scrutinized. The resolution will depend on further investigations and revelations. As the story unfolds, it is crucial for all parties to commit to truth and accountability. The entertainment industry must reflect on its practices and make necessary changes to foster a culture of respect and integrity.
My man, when you get on those type of psychotropical, I think it's psychotropical drugs, man, and you start believing your own bullshit, and them two individuals together, man, you know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him Scrappy, him this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. 50 ain't back. He don't back down, bro. And you could see when you know a dude is about it, and got it in him, you could see it in his eyes. You could see it in the way he carry himself. You see how he threw his own man in the bushes, Tony Ayo. They got tapes on 50 getting down boxing. I've seen takes on him. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him in person, as far as fighting. I've been with him in person, but he got it in him, bro.
But yeah, that caught me by surprise because I always knew that Stevie J, he did production for Bad Boy, but I never knew him and Diddy was that close until, as of late, since the raid. So,
yo, they was close. Bro, Stevie J and Puff was like pots and pans back in the day. I don't know what happened between them, but something happened on the producing credit side that Stevie J stopped effing with him. And, Stevie wasn't dealing with him at all. He was just doing more stuff for Jodeci than he was Bad Boy.
Snoop Dogg's release of controversial footage involving Diddy has stirred significant debate in the music industry. The reactions from the public and industry, along with potential legal and ethical issues, highlight the complexity of the situation. As events unfold, it's essential to focus on truth and justice while pushing for greater transparency and accountability in the entertainment industry.
But now I heard she's cooperating with the feds.
She's a civilian. What do you expect?
Right. Well, what's interesting, I actually looked this up because I'm sure when they settled the lawsuit, she signed an NDA saying she's not going to write a book, she's not going to do a documentary, whatever else.
When the feds come, that's probably all out the window.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. An NDA is a private agreement.
Yeah,
a criminal case supersedes that.
Yeah.
So she could be compelled to take the stand, and she could basically throw that NDA out the window on the stand.
Of course, and she's a civilian, and it is what it is. And yo, let me tell you something. God got his ways of humbling people.
Yeah.
You could be right here, and the next day they all laughing at you. We're public property. That's what I learned. When I seen Fitz down there, we public property. You can say whatever you want to say. So it's public property. You walking on the eggshells, my nigga. Whoever you are. And if you a black billionaire, come on.
It's over. It's over. It's looking bad out here for
As for
Diddy.
niggas taking up for 50, 50 been not fucking with Diddy for his reasons. Like niggas be saying little funny shit behind the scenes, and G-Unit spies is everywhere. G-Unit spy, that's when G-Unit spies is everywhere, bro.
Okay, because I remember one of the funniest Drink Champs ever was when 50 was on there, and he said that he met up with Diddy, and Diddy offered to take him shopping.
Yeah, you can't tell a nigga from New
That's
York.
crazy.
No, you can't tell a nigga from New York no shit like that. Yeah. Let's be real.
He's like, what? He's like, I'm a bad bitch or something? I you let me take me shopping?
You gotta understand, Fifth been like that since the beginning of time. When he used to come to the block, he was the nigga like, oh shit, boo boo coming.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this nigga, some shit is about to start. That's who he is. And as for niggas saying they want fades and all that, like, I don't know what niggas think. We've been
talking about Stevie J.
No,
Stevie J
but like
wants to
Stevie
fight
J,
50.
I don't like to talk about these dudes because like Benzino and them, I don't look at it as real street shit.
Yeah.
Like when you beef, like I said, with
entertainment, man.
like
It's all entertainment, man.
with like a henchman or a fucking a World or any of these type
Fat
of niggas.
Joe.
Yeah, or Fat Joe, he's street.
Yeah.
But like a Benzino, like years ago, we ran down on Benzino in Miami. We ran down on him like, yo, don't put us in the Source magazine. Because he was so obsessed with Eminem's success, and G-Unit was the shit at the time, and niggas was just, it always been a hate thing because we signed with Eminem. Why? It's the nigga that put me on. I don't give a fuck what color he is. That's just me. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, nobody owed me nothing. I'm just the type of nigga that just be like, yo, you know what? I appreciate what niggas did. Niggas got me out the hood. Niggas got houses. We went to 103 places. We went on tour for 103 dates. The third, 50 has the
6 months, nigga.
third biggest grossing tour in the world.
Most gross.
No, right. I
should
actually
be
looked
the
at the
second.
numbers. You guys made $123 million on that tour. Number 2 was Drake. It was all Blur tour, $189 million.
Mhm.
And number 1 was Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run, $253 million.
Okay.
A lot of money, though.
Yeah, 50 is
a lot of money.
50 is
Crazy.
A marketing genius, and we had fun on that road. We went to all kinds of places. We went to Paris. We went to Dubai.
Bahrain,
we went to shout to Abu Dhabi.
Thailand.
Shout to Bahrain, Thailand.
All over,
Yo, and
man.
those experiences.
Mumbai, India.
And look, you got to understand, me and 50 was always Murder fans. You know what I'm saying? So Murder is like, when we on the road, it be me, Murder, and our man Light. Shout out to Light.
Light,
They call us the Three Amigos. So like, a lot of shit happens on tour. Like, as for production, you know, they gotta wake up 5 in the morning, build a stage. Like, people be, it's long doing these tours, and you ain't seen your kid, you ain't seen your wife.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit happens on tour behind the scenes, and it's understanding, because while we're laying in our Armani hotel beds, somebody's building the stage. So we the type that when we around, it's the Three Amigos. We go, we find our bud in whatever country we at, London, Paris, you know, wherever we at, except for like
So our
Abu
life is
Dhabi and all that.
crazy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go, wherever we at, we find our bud. We got our dressing room, we chill in the cut. Look, because 50 tells us, yo, I only need you. Look, we could be back in the hood, or we could be having jobs. All I need is 2 hours of your time, and we make 6 figures.
In response to Snoop Dogg's footage release, investigative journalists are working to verify its authenticity and examine Diddy's past for evidence. Their role is crucial in providing accurate information and clarifying the situation through detailed reporting. Interview. Several individuals who claim to have witnessed the events in the footage have come forward, offering insights that could either support or challenge its narrative. Their statements are crucial for evaluating the footage's credibility and understanding the events. Diddy, a key figure in hip-hop, has had a significant impact on the industry and launched many careers. However, this scandal calls for a reevaluation of his legacy, requiring fans and industry professionals to balance his achievements with the serious allegations against him. PR teams from both Snoop Dogg and Diddy are working hard to manage the fallout.
Thank you, my brother.
Diddy's team is focused on damage control, aiming to discredit the footage and maintain his image, possibly by emphasizing his charitable work and garnering support from industry allies. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg's team is handling backlash and potential legal issues, while positioning Snoop as a whistleblower, exposing industry misconduct.
Hey yo, Rastafari. Hey yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I said let me pick it up. That's why I said let me pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a
Fat
very
big
nigga.
groove. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Killing.
Look. Come tell the story. Groove, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
I come
see
in,
you, man.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there.
Bag at Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for shit.
No. I got notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah,
notes
there you
and
go.
shit.
Got your notes?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in. Okay. We ain't fucking with that. I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
Come on.
I need a shot.
Yeah, I got your shot,
This
bro.
mine's? Okay.
Yeah, I just had to see. It's all together, me and you. Eyes.
Let's do it.
Journalists must balance the public's right to know with the need for accurate and sensitive reporting. Sensationalism can lead to misinformation and harm. Ethical journalism requires a commitment to truth and consideration of its impact on everyone involved. The mental health of artists and industry professionals is vital, especially during scandals. The pressures of fame can seriously affect mental well-being. Providing adequate support, including counseling, is essential for a healthy industry.
Presently at the moment. Okay. And I need to break out.
Okay.
And I don't want to be rude, you know. I just want to stop by and give love.
Yeah.
Love. Niggas need to stop cooning right now. It's an emergency situation. Niggas need to stop cooning, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Nothing off me. We all